Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday, the 17th of June, 2025. And it's raining. So the wipers are going to go. There you go. Yeah, everything in life's about trade-offs. I got to be able to see the road. Got a lot of crazy people on the road in front of me here. Thank you, nice person. So, it's a trade-off. Now, speaking about trade-offs, topic of today starts off not a happy one. I'm titling this tentatively, War and Crypto. Now, talk about opposites, right? War can hardly, in my humble opinion, most wars are not good things. For the United States, the Revolutionary War was the War of 1812. We almost lost, but the Marine Corps put up a good fight. Hoorah! And that's probably what saved the day, as well as a few other things. But I always give a shout out to Marine Corps when I can. And, Civil War depends on your point of view. There's a lot to that if you do your research. And I have my suspicions about World War II, but I don't think World War I was necessary. And that's what led to World War II. But that being said, we got these. I'm still gonna. Whoa. What the hell is wrong with you, lady? Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. War is a very bad thing. People die. That's not good. Now, we all have our motivations in life, like the lady behind me, who is trying to stay back, but she's probably late for work. Anyway, we all have our motivations in life. That leads to some people being bad. So, there are some people that, the world's a better place without them. I know that's a harsh statement, but, anyway, let me not get off on that tangent. So war, we can agree, is at least generally a bad thing. Now, crypto, in my humble opinion, is generally a good thing. It unites people. Just the opposite of war. So the fact that we have war and crypto meshing together like this is a very interesting dynamic. And most people, especially the rah-rah channels, won't approach it from that perspective. Nick over at Encash Official did a really good video on this. I really want to say I hope I shared it in the community channel. But if you're not following Nick over at Encash, give him a follow. And really watch some of his stuff. Nick is really good. Now, where I want to go with this, because I caught up on a lot of reports about what's going on. And since we're a small channel focused on the hardworking individual trying to get ahead in life, what we're going to do is focus on how we can not just survive, but hopefully thrive despite all this war going on and still remain decent people. What do I mean by that? Here in the United States, you can invest, well, almost into anything. The crypto market is another story. And there are some funds you can't invest in unless you're accredited. Some things, rather, I should say. That being said, let's continue. You could buy stocks in war companies. There are companies that benefit from war, and then try to make some money off the death of other people. Or you could take the higher road. So let's go on the higher road, if let's less. The point I'm trying to make is there's ways to invest in crypto that you don't have to buy into a lot of this stuff with war and posturing and everything else. So this stems from a question Wonder Dad asked me in the comments that I replied back to him today. Paraphrasing him, he asked, hypothetically speaking, if I only had $2,000, what would I buy? And my response was XRP and QTUM. And I believe those are going to grow. And if you only have $2,000, you could do the thing where you ride XRP up until a certain point, sell very high, everything else is catching up, and you buy into XLR and QTUM, or you already have QTUM in this scenario, Evernote, which means you're going to have Sahau as well, and of course, if you're going to have QTUM, more than likely it's going to be on Ethereum. So you're going to have at least trace amounts of Ethereum to work with. All right. That's the general idea. So I kind of gave it away right there. Now, Nick from Encash did a very good video on XLR. And I finally finished it this morning. I remember sharing in the community page. And a very good video on XLR. Everyone should look at. And how XLR is interacting. They say 60 plus chains, and Nick says it's closer to 86, if I'm not mistaken, if I understood him correctly. That to me says a lot. Why? Because with war, there are winners and losers, and you never can tell who that's going to be. So with these chains who are focused on different things, this guy in front of me in the brain doesn't know where he's going. There are winners and losers of all types of war. You can't call the winners, not usually, and but basically everybody loses. So how are we going to prevent catastrophic failure of our investments in crypto world? Well, basically what we're going to do is, in my hypothetical scenario, not financial advice, is utilize, of course, like we've been doing, and I am thinking that the best set of bags to hold in crypto will be the coins I just mentioned. XRP, QTUM, XLR, and Evernote. Now, I'm also going to throw XLM in there, and by extension, Stronghold and Velo. Why? And do as you see fit in my scenario if you're going to follow it, and that's your decision, not mine. I have to say that. My opinion is that XLM traditionally being used to this guy's going to be in front of me the whole time. XLM is traditionally used by the UN for we'll say the refugees of war and rebuilding after war. Now BlackRock already has the contract to rebuild Ukraine. Don't even get me started on that whole scenario. But that whole war, there's a lot more than people realize going on with that war. So yeah, definitely do a lot of research on that, ladies and gentlemen. Just follow the money would be my opinion. Make your own decisions on that one. And since I'm really focusing as a credentialed reporter in this, I would say follow the money, see who benefits from all these scenarios, make a chain of where the money has gone to. It's not a happy thing. Anyway, so with blockchains that are going to be winners and losers in this, you need something that is still going to be necessary in the new global financial system. Wow, we're doing 20 on 55. Wow. Very dangerous. I got people behind me. They might get apprehensive, like that lady who almost slammed into us 8 minutes ago. Now, bear in mind, things are going to go up and down. This is a hodler channel. We hold on for dear life. We don't do trade to trade. If you're a trader, I urge you to approach with caution, and I urge Trader Steve, get your channel up, man. Show these people the right way to trade, please. You've got a gift, bro. Share it. Make the world a better place. Okay, my followers are awesome people. I'm not a trader. I'm a hodler, so I'm definitely encouraging everyone to, learn to hodl. Now, in any case, if you can ride this out with extreme patience, you're going to be much better off than the next person. You have to be extremely patient in these markets. Just like the patience I'm exercising behind this guy who's going to stop for a yield. Alrighty. Now, of course, that guy is riding on me, even though they didn't have to. Florida. Oh, sorry, Floridians, but most of you can't drive. Unless you're New Yorkers and transplants, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that's got to be a transplant. The native Floridians I know are actually very good drivers. It's the transplants that aren't good. Anyway, I digress. They take their bad habits with them. Now, with multiple winners and losers, you need a bag of crypto that's going to connect to both winners and losers. This way, you're not directly invested in winners and losers. Instead, you're directly invested in the game overall. Overall. Much like how Levi Strauss, it didn't matter to him who hit the gold or not. He was selling jeans and pickaxes to everybody. So in the spirit of Levi Strauss, what we're going to do is seriously hold the Axelar. Yes, the Evernote, I would say. I would say more Axelar than Evernote, but that is just opinion. As well as XRP, QTUM, and XLM. Additionally, we love Monero on this channel, and we probably don't talk about it enough, but Monero has been steadily gaining. Definitely, I encourage everyone to take a look at Monero. Really look at it. Monero is really good stuff. I forgot to check Pirate Chain this morning overall, but I just love their whole project. So I always speak well of Pirate Chain. They're a really good bunch of folks over there, good bunch of people. So that being said, I'm going to finally get off this road. Oh, good Lord. A lot of bad drivers on the road today, ladies and gentlemen. Got a lot of trucks as well. And it's not like they can stop on a dime, that's for certain. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you appreciate honest talk like this about everything we just talked about, please like this video. Please share it amongst your friends. Please comment down below. You guys really do excellent comments here. Wonder Dad, like I just spoke of, Jeff, Belinda does. Belinda, stay awesome. And what's her name? Helen, waving back at you. So yeah, please share. Let's get, if you're not subscribed, let's get on board with subscribing here, guys. Because, yeah, you follow my channel, sort of, but you know, I need your subscriptions. We got to get the word out. Got to hack the algorithm. All right, let me get my tail into work here. I know I'm going to be busy today. Anyway, you know, that's what happens when you're a problem solver. All right, thank you everyone for watching. Remember, stick it to the man, not to each other. You know, and especially in light of modern day events. Yeah, let's remember not to stick it to each other, all right? All right. I'm going to go. It's always a pleasure. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you. Peace.